XRP and XLM are hot as a big crypto player declares altcoin season has officially started. We're going to talk price action at the end, along with a massive announcement coming out of another government going after BTC for...
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
Didn't I tell you another country would want to ape into BTC and that this news would just keep coming in waves? Well, yeah, that's the deal. But before we get into that news, you come first. Whether you're a dude or a chick, you the viewer, yes, you matter most. That's why your comments come first. Well, so do the ladies in my house. Bouncing between TradingView, Coinbase, and Klaus. Even my PC is tired, but we keep on trucking. This coming from Ice Cave 89. Talking about people, are you feeling worn out from all the news or excitement? Let me know down below, because even like good news and excitement can be stressful. Nat Bosco says, I may have to sell my soul to the devil for that one, but how many zeros are we talking about? Yeah, we all got a price, right? So if all of a sudden you find out you're getting money from some pro-crypto people and you're a voter, you're probably going to vote more pro-crypto. SS Speed Freak 22 says, I don't make bangers all the time. Haha, classic. I don't. Some of my videos suck fucking balls, man. Oh, you thought that language warning in the beginning was just for show? No, girlfriend, it's to give you a warning. Hot, spicy, naughty, and relevant. That's just channeling. That's you as well. Bitcoin sitting at 91,820 while ETH is 3318. BNB at 613 while XLM. I know you see deep in the red and I know you see down 10%, but 44.7 for XLM is really good. We're going to talk about that at the end, along with XRP sitting at $1.40. Very happy with that. Anything above 130 going into Thanksgiving, I am super happy with. Anything XLM-wise above 40 cents, super happy with that. First, Justin Sun joins Trump World Liberty Financial as an advisor after investing $30 million. My mom said to me when I was a kid, she said, honey, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. So we're going to be skipping this article. I fucking hate Justin Sun. Altcoin season, big player says, guess what? Altcoin season near 2021 levels, and we're just getting started. Although market dynamics signal the onset of altcoin season, Bitfinex believes a major correction in Bitcoin's price would be magnified in these assets. Basically saying, hey, look, if Bitcoin pulls back, the alts are going to pull back hard. But what we've seen is that a lot of these alts are doing their own thing. SWI's move was different from BTC. XRP's move has been way different than BTC. XLM's move has been different than XRP, which has been different than BTC. So there you go. Yeah, you say that 3 times real fast on the news. So Bitfinex is like, yo, we are in altcoin season, but we have to be careful because if BTC suffers, it's going to pull everything with it. And I agree. Will it ruin altcoin season? No, it hurts it, right? Like if BTC going down, you want to liken that to like Middle East conflict stuff escalating, right? It's bad. Will it kill the market? No. Does it hurt it? Yeah. Would you wish it not to be there? Yeah, of course, right? I mean, how cool is that? So when I look at news like this, I'm like, okay, big player out there admitting it's altcoin season, but also saying be careful because we're still tethered to BTC, but I don't think we're that tethered to BTC. I think this is different than the previous runs. By the way, that report, Bitfinex Alpha issue number 132, I've got that and everything else all linked in the description down below. Give it about 5 minutes of a read on this. Some of the charts are actually pretty good, and they talk about futures and stuff like that. Awesome stuff here. Brazil said that, hey, guess what? As countries start deciding to ape into crypto, I would share it with you because this is another version of adoption. This is store of value. This is treasury reserve assets. This is hedging against inflation. This is freaking awesome. So here's another one for you. Choo-choo. Oh, no, only at the end. Brazil introduces a bill to establish a strategic Bitcoin reserve. Brazil's Chamber of Deputies has formally introduced a bill saying, yo, it's time. The legislation titled, you ready? Projeto de Lei, and authored by Federal Deputy Eros Biondini, aims to position Brazil as a leader in digital innovation and safeguard the economy against global uncertainties. If approved, this is where we start saying, hey, this is going to come in waves. And this is news now, but remember, when they start buying the stuff, however long it takes, 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years down the road, then this waves of capital coming in. If approved, the bill would enable the government to allocate up to 5% of the country's international reserves to BTC. So now not only is that good for BTC and good for us, because same thing, right? BTC pulls the market down. BTC also pushes the market up. But think about that. That would be taking money away from some countries and putting it into BTC, because these countries have international reserves, they have international allocations. And so if that money is going into BTC, it means it's maybe not going into Sweden. Maybe it's not going into Canada. Maybe it's not going into Australia. You see what I'm saying? This is a very interesting dynamic playing out. According to the proposal, this strategic diversification is intended to reduce Brazil's exposure to the currency volatility and geopolitical risk while fostering the adoption of blockchain tech across public and private sectors. The RESBIT initiative includes measures to ensure transparency. In fact, even backing up their next digital currency, their digital REX, by BTC. That is a huge move. So players like El Salvador, who I reported on when it first came out and got junk for views, and everyone made fun of me. That's a stupid story, bro. And I'm like, look, this is big news. El Salvador did this shit years ahead of everyone else, and people made fun of them. You think they're laughing? El Salvador is laughing because they're like, yo, girlfriend, we bought this shit when it was like 30,000, so we're 3xing our money. And we're talking like big bags, Bentleys, Benzes, bi-turbos, yeah. Excellent price. All right, half-hour candlesticks here. I've got this zoomed out to cover the last few days, okay? The big run of XLM. And what do you notice here? Obviously, support above 40, we get that. But this is a very healthy play. You can see the volume real big here. As volume has diminished since that move, we've been doing okay. Yeah, is it trending slightly down? Of course. People are taking profits, but we're getting support at key levels. We're getting support well north of 40 cents. Think about that. I said well north of 40 cents. And before you're like, oh, but bro, it's so far away from 60 cents. We were just there. Zoom out to 2 years and you tell me. Yeah, dude, we were hanging out in the 9-10 cent range. We were happy to touch 12 cents in the last couple of years. Zoom out to the 5 and you're like, oh, yeah, it has been a long time. Yeah, girlfriend, it has. So be very, very careful of what your expectations are, because if you expect rocket ship, you're going to be very unhappy. Now, if you expect rocket ship correction, rocket ship correction, fake moon landing, rocket ship, then that's a little bit more realistic. Yeah, even the fake moon landing. XLM's volume is good. Price is good at 44.73. Let's move on to XRP. XRP's chart, a little bit different, a little bit stronger than XLM's in this near term. Support coming above the $1.30, but overall it's the same thing. XRP holders are looking at this going, okay, but we're not at $1.50, cool. But you're also not hanging out in the 30-40 cent range. And what we got to figure out is, where does this move lead us? Does this lead us to $1.30, $1.50 being the range we bounce around? I'm cool with that until more of this big stuff starts hitting. I'm cool with that until I start seeing companies out there going, yo, you know what? We're going to add XRP to our strategic reserves, because guess what? We're going to get clarity from the SEC here in a few months, because we're going to get a new administration. There's just going to be so many waves of this that no investor out there right now, no channel, not me, no one out there knows what the hell is going to happen, where the floor is going to be, what the new norm is going to be, because this is uncharted waters. And they're exciting uncharted waters, because this is the bullish optimism uncharted waters. This isn't like price correction, geopolitical shit fest, horrible Gary Gensler, like getting an extension, 10 more years of rule. No. This is the change of new stuff. So where XRP goes from here, couldn't tell you. Right now, we're getting a lot of support north of $1.30. It seems tough until we get some little bit bigger, juicier, harder hitting news to break us through that 150. But holy hell, this is great, because the last 2 years have just sucked balls. I just spilled my drink all over myself. Damn it, you moron. Either way, no one can tell you what's going to happen, where the floor is going to be, or anything like that. But what I can tell you is that I'm way happier to be bringing these stories that are positive ones. Don't get me wrong. It's my job to bring the news, whether it's good or bad, happy or sad. But trying to grow a channel, trying to get people interested in like politics and crypto politics and all the regs and all that kind of stuff, when stuff is going down, is a really tough task, especially if your channel out there being realistic about it sucking and not trying to blow smoke up everyone's ass. So now that it's good news, trust me, I am super, super excited, and I'm going to keep bringing you the hot and juicy stuff. Volume is looking freaking great. It's way ahead of my expectations for where I thought we would be on Tuesday. Way ahead. Now, if the volume stays like this through Wednesday, I am going to be a super, super happy man. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out, because you know I might be bringing news early tomorrow morning. What does a train conductor say? All aboard. What does this train conductor say? Choo-choo, bitches.